Shocking twist. Was the red carpet proposal a drama? On the red carpet of the Venice Film Festival, the world was stunned when Jamie Dornan, who played Christian Grey in the hit 50 Shades series, suddenly got down on one knee and proposed to Dakota Johnson in front of hundreds of cameras. She said yes. The red carpet exploded. Social media exploded. It seemed like a perfect ending after 10 years of rumors, on-screen chemistry, and denials. But just a week later, Jamie Dornan appeared in a private interview, his face tense, his eyes sad, and uttered a sentence that shook the entire Hollywood world. "I didn't want to propose to her. I was forced." A confession in a closed room. The interview took place at a rented villa in Notting Hill, London. The only person present with Jamie was veteran journalist Eleanor Bright, who has interviewed Adele, Harry Styles, and the Beckhams. Jamie had no manager with him. No PR, no makeup, just black coffee, sleepy eyes, and a very real sigh. "If I tell you everything, you'll ruin a lot of people's careers," Jamie began, including mine. Eleanor nodded. The tape recorder started. "A contract is not for acting." Jamie said that since 2022, he'd been under increasing pressure from the big production companies behind his projects. A group of shareholders and a huge PR agency had a stake in the media company that owned the rights to the 50 Shades series. They want to recreate the 50 Shades media wave. They want Dakota and I to be the new Brangelina, whether it's real or fake. Jamie refused. "I'm married. I have 3 kids. I love the quiet life. I don't want to be anyone's puppet." But then, he started getting cut from projects. Emails went unanswered. Contracts were cancelled at the last minute. Agents changed their tune. Directors avoided him. "I used to think that if I had talent, no one would stop me. I was wrong." The red carpet ultimate. In early October 2025, just 2 days before the Venice event, Jamie was called into an intimate meeting on the 12th floor of the Bauer Palazzo Hotel, where he was asked to propose to Dakota Johnson at the premiere. "I laughed. I thought they were joking. But then I saw what they had: advertising contracts, proof of sponsorships, private photos that I didn't know were taken." Jamie paused, clenching his fists. "They don't need me to love her. They just need the fans to believe it." Does Dakota know? Eleanor asked the question everyone was thinking. Does Dakota Johnson know? Jamie was silent for a long moment, then said, "I'm not sure. Maybe she knows. Maybe she was forced like me. But the look in her eyes when I got down on one knee, it couldn't be faked." He pulled a folded piece of paper from his pocket. "After we proposed, backstage, she slipped this into my hand before she left." Jamie handed it to Eleanor to read. On the piece of paper was a hastily written note: "If they forced you, forgive me. I have no way back. Why are you speaking up now?" Jamie said he kept quiet for a week because he wanted Dakota to be safe. After she suddenly disappeared, Jamie feared the worst had happened. "I don't want to lose her. I don't want the public to continue thinking that everything is a fairy tale. Because it's not." He bit his lip, his eyes red. "I fell in love with Dakota. But not the way they think. Not in front of the cameras. Not amid cheers. But when she sat crying after the 13th take. When she turned off her phone and just wanted to be herself. Who's behind it all?" Jamie doesn't name names, but he does point to a media PR shareholder alliance behind the campaign. A sort of media ecosystem that controls the artist's image as a finished product. "We're brands, not people. We're valued by shares, not emotions." He paused, his voice dropping. "If Dakota really disappears because of all this, then I'm complicit." How did the world react? After the interview was published in The Observer, the media exploded. CNN called it the most shocking confession since #Free Britney. The Guardian headlined, Jamie Dornan and the truth behind the proposal of the century, is there room in Hollywood for real love? Hashtags #Justice for Dakota and #Jamie Speaks Out climbed to the top 1 worldwide. Many artists began to speak out about similar pressure, where they were forced to rewrite their lives, at the request of the media. The end, or the opening of a new era. Currently, Dakota Johnson has not appeared. Her position is unknown, but according to a source close to her, she has contacted a lawyer and may be preparing to sue several media organizations and her former management company. As for Jamie Dornan, he said in his final post before deactivating his account, "I don't want to be a hero. I just want to be real. And if it means risking my career to say this, I'm fine with that." If you're reading this, Dakota, please don't disappear.